Hi, this is Nakshay Krishna from ECEB. Today, my topic is dielectrics and my roll number is 20BQ1804C5. We discuss about properties, later polarization, after Lorentz field and Clausius-Mottosi equation. What is meant by permittivity? The medium which allows the electric field is called permittivity. Dielectrics is an insulator. Di means two and electric means charges. Insulators are bounded electrons. Then non-polar materials, insulators are bounded to electrons. In polar materials, there are no free charges. Non-metals have with high stand voltage and high specific resistance. Capacitors store charge. Now we discuss about electric dipole moment. The product of charge and distance between two charges is called electric dipole moment. Here we see in the diagram plus q and minus q are the charges and the distance between them is r. Mu is the electric dipole moment is equals to q into r. Let us see an example. BF3 molecule, it has dipole moment 0 and H2O molecule, it has 1.84 dB. Its units are dB or coulomb per meter. The what is meant by electric susceptibility? The electric susceptibility Xi is defined as the ratio of polarization vector to the applied electric field. Xi is equals to P by E, where P is polarization vector and E is applied electric field. Xi has no units. P is equals to xi into E, where xi equal to epsilon r minus 1. As we see according to diagram, D is proportional to E. Density of charge is directly proportional to electric field. D is equals to epsilon into E, where epsilon is proportionality constant and permittivity of medium. D is equals to epsilon E plus P, where xi is equals to epsilon r minus 1. There are various polarizations are there. Let us discuss about electric polarization, later ionic orientation polarization and space charge polarization. Electric polarization. When electric field is applied to an atom, positively charged nucleus displaces in the direction of field and electron could in opposite direction. That is, dipole moment is proportional to magnitude of field strength and it is given by mu suffix E is directly proportional to electric field. Mu suffix E is equals to alpha suffix E into E, where alpha suffix E is called electronic polarizability constant. Electronic polarization will increases within increase of volume of atom. It occurs only at optical frequencies. It is independent of temperature. The displacement between electron and nucleus produces induced dipole moment and hence polarization. This is called electronic polarization. Let sigma be the charge density of the sphere. Sigma is equals to charge by volume, where charge is equals to minus Zt by 4 by 3 pi r cube. This is for total charge present in a sphere. Thus the negative charge in the sphere of radius x. Here in whole sphere we taken radius r and some of the electron is present in a sphere with radius x. Then QE equal to Q suffix E equal to charge of electron equal to sigma into 4 by 3 x cube. Finally substitute sigma in value, then we get minus ZD by R cube into X cube. Now we can substitute force. We already know 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 Q2 by X square. As we all know, F suffix C is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 Q2 by R square. Here charge of electron into we take charge of proton is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught x square minus ZD into x cube by R cube into ZD is equals to minus Z square E square x by 4 pi epsilon naught R cube. Now we calculate force experienced by a displaced nucleus in electric field of strength E is F Lorentz is equals to EQ is equals to ZD. F Lorentz is equals to F Coulombic force. Finally, substituting all values, we get E is equals to minus ZDX by 4 pi epsilon naught R cube. Since we know that E is equals to dipole moment by alpha suffix C, and substitute in the above equation, minus ZDX by 4 pi epsilon naught R cube is equals to minus ZDX by alpha E, since alpha E is equals to of over of final all calculation, alpha is equals to 4 pi epsilon naught R cube. Hence, electronic polarizability is directly proportional to the cube of the radius of the atom. What is an ionic polarization? The ionic polarization occurs when atoms from the molecules, and it is mainly due to relative displacement of atomic components of the molecule in presence of electric field. When electric field is applied to a molecule, the positive ions displaced by the x1 to the negative side electric field and negative ions displaced by x2 to the positive side, then resultant dipole moment mu is equals to q into x1 plus x2. Restoring force constant depend upon the mass of the ion and natural frequency is given by F is equals to E into capital E is equals to m omega naught square into x. Finally, x is equals to E into capital E by m into omega naught square. Since x1 and x2 is equals to small e into capital E by omega naught square into 1 by small m plus 1 by capital M, where m is the mass of anion and m is the mass of cation. Finally, we get mu ionic is equals to E into x1 plus x2 is equals to E square E by omega naught square into 1 by m plus 1 by capital M, or alpha ionic is equals to mu ionic by E is equals to E square by omega naught square 1 by small m plus 1 by capital M. This polarization occurs at frequency of 10 power 13 Hz. It is a slower process compared to the electronic polarization. It is independent of temperature. It is also called as orientation polarization. It is also called as dipolar or molecular polarization. The molecule such as H2N2O2 doesn't carry any dipole moment because center of positive charge and negative charge coincides. In such cases, CH3Cl molecules like CH3Cl H2O and ethyl acetate carries dipole moment in the absence of electric field. Now, P naught is equals to N into mu orientation is equals to N into mu orientation is equals to mu orientation square E by 3 kT is equals to N into alpha naught into E. Now alpha naught is equals to mu square orientation by 3 kT. Now substitute all the values of polarization in this equation. Alpha is equals to alpha electronic polarization plus alpha ionic polarization plus alpha orientation polarization is equals to 1 4 pi epsilon naught r cube plus e square by omega naught square into 1 by small m plus capital M. 1 by capital M plus mu square orientation by 3kt. This equation is called Langevin-Debye equation for total polarizability in dielectrics. Now we discuss about internal fields or local fields. Local or internal field is a dielectric due to space and time average of the electric field intensity acting on a particular molecule of dielectric material. Now consider a parallel plate capacitor. A dielectric is present in that the internal field atom site A, and there are E1 and E2 and E3 for electric fields. Let us see. A is a molecule. There is an negative and positive field. When we passed collector placed between a capacitor, the negative signs of an atom will attract towards the positive plate of capacitor, and positive signs of the atom will attract towards the negative signs of an capacitor when electric field applies. Now E1 is equals to d by epsilon naught. D is equals to epsilon naught E plus P, as already we discussed it in an earlier. E1 is equals to E plus P by epsilon naught. Now field E2. E2 is the intensity field at A due to charge density induced on the two sides of the dielectric. E2 is equals to minus P by epsilon naught. Field E3. E3 is the field intensity at A due to atoms containing cavity. So we are assuming a cubic structure. So E3 is equals to 0. Now E4. This is the field due to polarized charges on the surface spherical cavity. dA is equals to 2 pi into PQ into QR from the diagram, and dA is equals to 2 pi r square sine theta into dA, where dA is the surface area between theta and theta plus d theta. In earlier we did not discuss about space polarization because it is written theoretically, but it does not explain or showed experimentally. That's why we didn't discuss about space polarization. Now coming to the present topic. Now the field due to a charge A denoted by dE4 is given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught dq by r square. This is, as we studied in intermediate, dE4 is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught dq cos theta by r square. Now dE4 is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught r square into 2 pi r square t cos theta sin theta into d theta into cos theta. dE4 is equals to p by 2 epsilon naught cos square theta sin theta into d theta. Now thus the total field E4 due to charges on the surface of the entire cavity is E4 is equals to integral 0 to pi into dE4. dE4 is equals to p by 2 epsilon naught cos square sin theta. Let us take x is equals to cos theta and dx is equals to minus sin theta and theta. When we take x, the limits are also changes. Finally we get E4 is equals to p by 3 epsilon naught. The internal field or Lorentz field also can be written as E suffix I is equals to E1 plus E2 plus E3 plus E4. Substitute all the values in the equation. Finally we get E is equals to E suffix I is equals to E plus P by 3 epsilon naught. Now we discuss about Clausius-Mosotty equation relation. Consider a dielectric material having cube structure and assume ionic polarizability and electronic polarizability are 0. Now polarization is equals to n into mu. P is equals to n suffix alpha A into E suffix I, where mu is equals to alpha A into mu suffix I. And E suffix I is also is as we derived from here, E is plus P by 3 epsilon naught. Now P is equals to n alpha E into E suffix I. Now substitute E suffix I value and take sorry and take this value to the this side, then it get minus. Finally we will calculate P value. As we know that polarization vector P is equals to epsilon naught E into E suffix r minus 1. From take this equation as 1 and equation as 2. From 2 and equation equal to equations, and we get 1 minus n suffix E is 1 minus n suffix E by 3 epsilon naught is equals to n suffix E by epsilon naught E into E suffix r minus 1. 1 by 1 is equals to n suffix E plus n suffix E 3 epsilon naught plus n suffix E 3 epsilon naught plus n suffix E by epsilon naught into epsilon naught minus 1. By arranging all these equations, finally we get this equation, and this can be transformed into this equation. This equation is called Clausius-Matossi relation. N suffix n into alpha suffix e by 3 epsilon naught is equals to epsilon naught r minus 1 by epsilon naught r plus 2. This equation is called Clausius-Matossi equation. Now we discuss about ferroelectric materials or ferroelectricity. We discuss ferromagnetic materials in third unit. Now we discuss about electric materials. Ferrocrystals possess high dielectric constant. Each unit cell of a ferroelectric crystal carries a reversible electric dipole moment. Ferrocrystals exhibit spontaneous polarization. Examples: barium titanate, sodium nitrate, and etc. Solid dielectric in transformer. Cotton tape is used the insulating the conductors of oil cooled transformers. Highly quality synthetic resin bonded paper in the form of cylinder is used as an insulator between core and coils, between primary and secondary windings. Press board or press paper is used as filling and packing material between coil. And this is the lesson of the dielectric materials. I hope you enjoyed this video.